He's so good. To me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and I thank God every morning.
The Carolina Rains have arrived as we are inside a soggy Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Carolina Panthers. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. You look at this Carolina defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Ward. That's complete to DK. And it's a room to maneuver. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. Lightning is ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
To the right side and caught by Eilmanor. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A 47-yard attempt.
And that'll be off the crossbar and out and short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
And that will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It's taken to the 26. Called out a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they were in field goal range last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 6. Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing is Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Come on.
To throw is Ward. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another 1st down.
That's good. Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Here's Ward. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. B.J. Ojulari. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. So the completion gets him just a yard. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try to think with them here. Try to play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And the Titans are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Running left, it's Warren. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Panthers' 49-yard line.
On the give, it's Warren. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
And it's third down.
We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up.
On the set.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Pass the 60.
Throwing now, Ward. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that.
Downfield, and he's got Olave. Touchdown, Carolina! Chris Olave, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense. Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 19 target.
To throw, here's Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
And the Titans first down.
A handoff for Warren. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
19 Tiger. Go.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it.
60.
Ward from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Okay, ready?
In motion, the tight end. Now a run with Warren. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 8. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
First down. First and goal.
Blocking 18.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll run it. Warren. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Jaylen Warren, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Titans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now it's Richardson. To the right side and complete to Washington. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Brooks. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Richardson back to throw it. It's caught inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Richardson going to move him around.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 22.
The Panthers at 7-2 here on the year. And they come in off a loss last time out, but they're still in the midst of a good stretch here, CD. Winners of 7 of their last 9.
And last week they took one on the chin, but to me, this is a pretty resilient bunch. So I don't think they'll dwell too much on that loss. They'll be looking to come out in this one and make amends right now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Again, it's Richardson. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Titans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 33-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Hey, Cash. Blocking 8.
Back to throw. Ward. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Let's go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Warren. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something which is wrong with the ball or the wind or something is funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Anthony Schwartz, 38 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And after right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
And he's brought down. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Let's go now.
1st down, here's Scattergood. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Again, it's Ward. That's to Cam Scattergood out of the backfield. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. He's got the open man. It's Heilman. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Rig alert, Charger, 19 Charger.
Working out of the gun here, Ward.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Looking to throw. Moore. Now he's nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. Extra point attempt to come here. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. Calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Richardson. He lets it go deep for Olave. As intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game. And the Titans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. On the ground, it's Scatterby to start the drive. There he goes, left side. And they do finally get him at the 12. 46 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries. A wet track like this, I don't know if it helps anybody, but it probably helps the offensive player running the ball more than the defense.
And while they're doing that, there's also the matter of focus. Not letting the elements get in the way of still doing everything you're supposed to do. Although you do think to yourself, I've got to hold it a little bit tighter and be more careful with my footing.
He was careful, got a big run out of it. On first down, Vance. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked on with his team, and think about the celebration back home. When he
got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Gunnar Helm, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And able to get
get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Anthony Schwartz, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, right, the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That went out wide and intercepted. He may go. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Intercepted. Sets up a first down and goal at the 8-yard line.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Here's Brooks.
And he stopped immediately there. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal.
Here's Richardson to throw.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Richardson now on third and goal.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal.
Now Richardson. He'll try to do it himself.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Darnell Washington.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal.
And he pushed it right. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Play action now. Levis. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
And this is so uncharacteristic for him this season. Back-to-back interceptions from a guy who's taken really good care of the ball so far this season. Got to give credit to the defensive coaches, the players on the opposing sideline. Excellent preparation, even better execution.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. A big play there for Carolina. 45 yards.
It's a gain of 45 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
19 tight.
First and goal at the 1-yard.
Richardson looking to throw.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. A great play there, keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Panthers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. And turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Tonight.
Levis looking to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Levis out of the shotgun now. Over the middle, he's going to find Eierman.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Right 5-4.
Scatterberg going to run it out of the gun.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Second and 10 now. 3rd quarter from Charlotte.
Right 5-4.
Levis completes this out wide.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54. Inside.
Now Levis. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Back to throw, it's Levis. They'll set up the screen to Scatterby. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here.
Hey, Mike 13. Mike 13.
An inside run with Scatterby.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. To rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Mike 13. Mike 13.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
They'll start on the ground with Scatterby.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15.
Levis. That's complete to DK. He's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double cover.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
And he will have a Titans first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Mike 49.
They'll stay on the ground with Scatterby.
And out of bounds right around the 20.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
54, Mike 54.
Up the middle they go. Banks. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Second and goal from the 1.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. 3rd and goal.
Hey, come on, come on. Here.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now down to 20.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Carolina. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like it...
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
47, Titans 28.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around.
Levis now off of play action. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. That is caught. McMillan with it.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
A nice throw from the rookie out of Miami, and it's going to be good for a first down.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And Richardson completes a quick one out wide.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Chris Olave.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Panthers add on to their 4th quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 19-yard line.
They run the counter. Vance. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Mike zero.
Here's Levis. And it is caught. Breaks the tackle. Now Allen. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do